Hi, this is Amit Kanchanbaras. I head the Bloomberg terminal at ISBR Business School. This is a lab which provides the students with all the necessary wherewithal in terms of doing research in the field of financial markets, global markets, anything to do as far as economic data is concerned, wherein a young aspirant can take the right decisions almost on a real-time basis. And that's the orientation he or she gets via this terminal and the lab that we have. Now, what exactly is this all about? Why is there so much amount of investment? So the investments over here which are being done in Bloomberg is all in all to make sure that there is a wholesome understanding and learning orientation about what's happening in the real world, not just confined to the financial markets part of it, which I believe is a myth. It's more than that. It actually is basically letting the students to know the head and tail, the length and breadth of any industry, of any markets, of any economy, of any government, or any state for that matter, in terms of what's happening over there. And thereby, by sitting on this terminal, you are enriching yourself with a whole bit of knowledge which will help you to understand the management orientation in a much more better way. Be it any field of management which you can talk about, be it the supply chain, be it the technology, be it the analytics, be it the finance, the HR, the marketing, it's all there. And there's so much of data which has been done and interpretation of data is done which helps the students to gain advantage. Icing on the cake on this is basically when you have these terminals being used by students to get themselves exposed to the real world in terms of when they're participating in different competitions. So Bloomberg University has a beautiful, I would say, course structure of not only teaching them the market fundamentals, the ESG fundamentals, the finance for non-finance and many of the fundamentals, but also utilizing this knowledge in a real world when they expose themselves to some of the mock participation in stock exchange. So for example, Bloomberg Trading Challenge competition is there every November, where students of ISBR participate under one of the faculties as a guide, and they are given a virtual stock of around $10 million that they have to invest. That's the kind of money, and they are tracked, their portfolio is tracked on a real-time basis to see how much have they really well performed, and they're ranked accordingly. So this itself is a big milestone of getting exposed to the different practices, and directly the learning of the terminal is being applied by the students when they go through these certifications. While it is self-learning, but there's a lot of application that is being assessed and used by them in their research papers, in their other projects which they go for industry, whether it could be an internship or even some kind of a capstone. Conclude the whole aspect of it, Bloomberg at ISBR is a whole wide platform of learning, application, usage in research for faculty, students, industry experts, which can be utilized over here on a real-time basis. This lab is open 24/7, 365 days a year, and it is utilized by the students and faculty to its fullest. That's what ISBR is in terms of real world, real learning, and this is one straight example of it. Thank you. Signing off from this, Amit Kanchanbaras.